Everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. Another big load of parts that I picked up last week. Out traveling around a little bit. Gonna bring them to you, show them to you, let you check them out. We'll give everybody a few seconds to get their notifications, and then we'll get rolling here shortly. Some pretty neat stuff, pretty good load. Definitely some different stuff, some convertible pieces. Found a yard, there was even still a few convertibles in there where there was not hardly anything left of them. The cars were literally just about reclaimed by the earth, but got a few things off of them, got a lot of good trim, got some hard to find stuff. So we're going to go ahead and give you a quick walk around, check some of this stuff out. As always, if you've got any questions, just give me a shout. 620-786-4428 is my number. I will add that to the post when we get done. Giving me a call is the only way to have a conversation about what you may or may not be looking for, or if I've got something in this load that you might need for your project. Give me a quick call. That's the only way to do it. There's no way to keep up with messages on YouTube and Facebook and everything else. So give me a shout. I'll add that number to the page here in a little bit. We've got a few people jumping on with us. We're going to go ahead and flip the camera around, and we're going to go out and check some of this stuff out. Bill's on with us. Glad you made it, Bill. But here we go. We're going to head outside. We're probably going to have a little wind noise because we are in Kansas as usual. But just got the truck unloaded, got all this stuff laid out. Big Job's on with us. Glad you made it, Big Job. Lots of stuff, pretty diverse stuff. Brandon's on with us. We'll start here with a batch of emblems that I got off of cars. Kind of some cool stuff. Jason's Garage is on with us. Here's some of the little stuff I kind of got laid out. Dodge V8 off of like a 53, I think. Dodge with a Hemi in it. Some 80s Chrysler New Yorker turbo emblems. How about some Econoline stuff? The Econolines have gotten crazy popular. The Econoline 100 badges. Some straight Econoline badges. Even a super van off of like a 69 to 74 era Econoline off the back door. So some Grand Marquis stuff. Got a really cool Brougham emblem with the Grand Marquis. Some Caprice emblems. Little Malibu steering wheel piece, and some Dodge van pieces. A Tradesman 100 off of full size. This cool little Tradesman here was a A100. So unfortunately, there was only one left on that van. The other one was already missing, but definitely went ahead and snagged it. So, and if you got questions or comments as we're working through here, be sure to throw them up there. I'll sure try to get to them. Oh, I almost forgot the trunk lock ornament off of a Cutlass there too. So we'll just start right here in the corner. How about this GMC grill? Definitely not the best one because it's an original, but for the guys that are doing a patina truck or a driver truck, you know, this grill would be about perfect. It would clean up a little bit. It's got some surface rust in it that's not going to clean up. That's not going to come off of there. But these big areas I think will clean up. It'll still have some shine to it. That's where Jason's Garage is right there with us, patina worthy. It's got a little tear here, but the piece is there, so a lot of that could be tapped back into place and make a good driver piece on that particular grill right there if somebody's doing that late 60s, early 70s era GMC. I guess we'll just start working our way down the line. Luggage rack for an early 80s big square Caprice wagon. Here's a super hard to find luggage rack. This is actually G-body wagon. This is off of like an 80 Pontiac G-body wagon luggage rack with the strips. Marie says quick glow will work on that, so we'll need to polish her up and see what we've got. But G-body luggage racks, tough to find. This one's pretty much all there. It's even got the rubber strips on it. It's got all four stands. It's got all the strips that mounted to the roof. So super hard to find piece there. Along with that G-body wagon, I got the lift gate off of it, and this actually has the rear airfoil on it with the specific hinges for the airfoil. We'll get down here and take a look at this. These hinges are so hard to find, and these actually have stands on the hinges for this rear spoiler airfoil type looking piece. So some super hard to find G-body wagon stuff right there. Bill says painted body color. Did you open your mail yet? I've opened today's mail. I do have today's mail, but some other G-body trim. This was 80 Malibu two-door, the B-pillar moldings and back window moldings. Here's all the side moldings off of a 68 Impala four-door. Getting kind of crazy to think about, but these guys that have these cool four-door drivers, if you're missing a piece of trim, that four-door stuff is pretty hard to find. These all still have the inserts in them. So some good pieces there. Next piece there, definitely an odd piece, something you don't see very often. Windshield frame for a 69 satellite convertible. Yep, I've actually found a 69 satellite convertible that there was essentially nothing left. The car was just about reclaimed by the earth. Somebody had already cut the top well out of it. It's just a hacked, rotted shell. But surprisingly, the windshield frame was still solid, and I was able to cut pretty low into the A-pillars and save essentially the entire windshield frame. So that's definitely a hard to find piece for somebody with a B-body Mopar of that 68, 69 era. Another piece I found, mid-70s Malibu left front fender. These are really tough to find. These cars are getting popular, and it's hard to find pieces for them. The bottom side of this thing looks good and solid. Like I said, this stuff is all dirty, crusty, exactly as I found it. Nothing's been cleaned up. I literally just pulled it out of the back of the truck and laid it all out here to show it to you guys. So, left door, 69 Chevelle two-door hardtop. You see some Bondo on this, but that's actually somebody was trying to fill the molding holes and then quit on it. So, actually a pretty decent door. I don't see any rust out in it, but definitely a good door shell for somebody there. Single fender skirt off of about a 70 Olds 98. No, Bill, I have not gotten anything from you. Dash bezels, 55 to 59 GMC. There's kind of a different piece. Headlight cover for a Dodge Magnum. Let's see what else we got. Grill for half a grill for like a 76, 77 Cutlass. Early 70s Firebird taillight. 67 Chevy parts. 67 Impalas have gotten crazy popular, and I found a couple of them I was able to get some pieces off of, so we'll start working through all this 67 Impala stuff. Steering wheel, which is shot, but it's got the trim on it. Tail lights, the lenses are broke, but the bezels are good. 2 sets of vinyl top moldings off of 4-door hardtops that actually wrap around the back window between the back window and the trunk. Set of rear quarter extensions, ashtray, trunk molding. This whole pile of molding here is all 4-door hardtop side moldings for 67 Impalas. So there's a couple of sets of those stacked there, as well as some of the emblems off of the 67 Impala. So that stuff's hard to find. Those Impalas are getting crazy popular. Always excited to bring in any of that 60s era Chevy stuff, just the same as the 68 side moldings. Next big batch of stuff we got right here. 1973. This is kind of a different car. Not the most popular car, but it was a different car, so I got a lot of stuff off of it. 1973 Olds 88 two-door hardtop. These had a very unique tail light. I got the tail lights, quarter extensions, all the side moldings for a 73 88 two-door hardtop with all the rubber inserts in it. That's some rare stuff. Like I said, not the most popular car out there, but where are you going to find that stuff? Got some of the emblems off of them. Back window moldings, trunk lip molding, rear side markers. So, you know, that's some different stuff. Really tough to find. And stuff that you just don't see very often. So, and the 70 stuff's getting more and more popular all the time. Now, there's the back window moldings off the 67 Impala. They got set over here off the side in the wrong spot, but a few miscellaneous pieces there. An Oldsmobile light across the back, a Chevy Celebrity tail light, a little Buick tail light. Some miscellaneous pieces that I found laying around. Some moldings off of like a 62 or 63 Nova 4-door. This batch of moldings here is kind of different and something you don't see very often. These are all the hood lip molding and all the side moldings off of an early 70s Mercury Comet 2-door. So same thing as a Maverick, only this one was a Mercury, but it had all the side trim on it. So those were pretty unique pieces. So I went ahead and grabbed all of that stuff. And we'll go over here. Got a few more pieces off that Firebird we just saw the taillight out of. Early 70s small back window Firebird, the trunk lid, the back window, and the exterior window moldings. We'll work around this stack of hubcaps, and we got one more pile to catch. Some 73 Buick hubcaps. And then we got one more batch right here in the middle. Fender wheel trim for a square body C10. You have to give me a shout. I'd have to get you on my list and see what I've got and double check that. But this, I didn't get any of it in this load. I do know that. But this stuff here is all 1961 Oldsmobile 88 convertible, including the windshield frame. Once again, this car was almost reclaimed by the earth. Very, very little left of it. but it did have a solid windshield frame. So I got the taillights, the trunk moldings, the trunk trim, you know, super cool 88 off of the rear trunk lid. But this windshield frame, and I'm not sure, but this windshield frame might work for Chevrolet as well. Once again, I cut it low into the A-pillar, so I've got pretty much the full windshield frame. It is straight, it is solid, and would definitely be a good piece to replace a rotted out piece, or possibly be used on a conversion of somebody converting a car to a convertible. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure that will work for Chevrolet, but I think there's a possibility of it. So anyway, I'll get some more pictures of this stuff. We'll get the pictures posted on Facebook as we start sorting through things. Got any other questions or comments, be sure to throw them up there. I'll sure try to catch them before we bail off. But that's kind of what I got out of this load. I know we did this here a few weeks ago, and I asked you guys if you wanted to keep doing it, and they said, yeah, show us whatever. So we're just doing another walk around on the parts video. Number one just jumped on. Glad you made it. So I hope you guys are still enjoying them. And if you are, we'll still keep doing them. If you tell me you don't care, we won't do them anymore. But that's what I picked up last week. And, well, part of what I picked up last week. I just unloaded 6 pallets of shop manuals, too, this morning that I picked up last week as well. So, hot rod track noses, nope, nothing like that. Nothing quite that cool. So, Marie likes them, so that's good. That's a good vote, positive vote. So, yeah, like I said, if you guys enjoy these, we can sure keep doing them as I bring loads in and I'm sorting through things. Obviously, we do the new inventory videos on vehicles, so you can check out the whole vehicle. But, anyway, that's what we've got. There's the emblems, the little pieces we had set out real quick. Quick overview of the rest of it. Don't see any other comments popping up. I'll keep an eye out for a few more seconds, but I'm going to get ready to bail off. I got to get all this stuff picked up, make sure it's all marked so that I don't forget what it is. How close am I to Wichita? I'm about 100 miles northwest of Wichita is where I'm at. So, in Great Bend, Kansas. So, anyway, that's what I've got. Don't see anything else popping up. If I missed your comment, it may not have fed to me. But I've tried to catch everything that popped up. So, anyway, that's right, number one. That is a Malibu G-body. Actually, it came off a Pontiac, but it is G-body, back glass with spoiler and hinges. It does have the correct hinges for the rear airfoil for the G-body wagon. So, I was actually pretty excited when I found that because I know how tough those are to find. So anyway, that's what we've got, everybody. Double check questions. Bill says he'll see everybody Sunday. That's right, definitely Sunday night for Sunday Night Live Chat. Hope to see everybody there. Old School signing off. Gonna be a good time. More new inventory videos coming up. Tomorrow night we'll have some more new inventory. I got tons of cars that have been coming in that I've got to get some content shot on. As always, if you got any questions about any of these parts or anything else you see sitting around or anything else on any of the videos, give me a call, 620-786-4428. Having that short conversation about your project or what you're looking for a project, year, make, model, body style, what you need, things like that. I need all that information to know if I may have something that'll help you out with it. So give me a call. Be more than happy to have that chat with you. Here's what we've got recently. Check it all out. Anything you need, give me a call. Thanks for being here. Yeah, shop manual's a backbreaker. I had 6 pallets on the trailer here this morning, but I did use a forklift on them because, yes, shop manuals are a ton of work. So I bought them all in one place, palletized them, stretch wrapped them, and unloaded them by the pallets. So just got to sort through them and see what all is there. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you taking a few minutes, jumping on with us, checking some stuff out on this Thursday afternoon. We finally got a little sun. Anything from the 30s and 40s, nothing in this load from 30s and 40s. I do have a lot of vehicles from the 30s and 40s in stock. If you want to give me a call, if you've got some specifics as far as what you need on that stuff, and be happy to have that conversation with you as well. So anyway, that's what we've got, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to hang out with me and see what's happening. We will see you live Sunday night for Sunday Night Live Chat. And shop manuals. No, the shop manuals that I got are all 60s on up on the stuff I unloaded this morning. So I do have literature that goes back that far, but this morning stuff was all late 60s on up to fairly current stuff. So anyway, that's it. Stay tuned. More new inventory tomorrow night. Sunday Night Live coming up. The new raffle started for the Buddy L truck. Be sure to get on that if you haven't bought your chances. And we'll see everybody Sunday evening for live chat. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon.